Hello friends, Cowboy Jobu here with the Jobu Report, wishing you guys a happy game day. And as always, thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and commenting on the Jobu Report. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on the picture over there of me and Sean Lee. You know, the same Sean Lee that got the snub for the Pro Bowl, but that's okay. He's going to be coming back with a vengeance. But anyway, let's go to NFL Network and get the latest on the Dallas Cowboys versus Detroit Lions. It looks like our starters are going to be playing. Everybody say a prayer that nobody gets hurt. Let's go to the tape.
All right, so the Cowboys don't have anything to play for tonight. However, you are going to see Dak Prescott. You are going to see Ezekiel Elliott. And you're going to see Des Bryant as well. It's the Cowboys and the Lions with all kinds of playoff implications here. If the Cowboys win, that means the Redskins are a win and in as long as the Packers and the Lions Week 17 doesn't end in a tie. Does that make sense? If the Lions win, that means they get at least a wild card and the Buccaneers are out tonight. Now, I know this sounds nutso here, but the only scenario in which the Buccaneers make the playoffs includes the Cowboys winning tonight and eventually the Redskins and Giants ending in a tie Week 17. I don't want to make that too complicated for you, but that's what has to happen for the Buccaneers to get in. I want to complicate things instead. Let's just talk about what's going on tonight. This is Rhett Lewis here live at AT&T Stadium ahead of the Cowboys and the Lions as that Cowboys offense looks to keep a good thing going because last week, Rhett, wow, they were fantastic.
Yeah, they absolutely were. And, by the way, the flamethrowers are gone for now. So, yeah, but the Cowboys offense has been hot, right, for most of the season. And Dak Prescott has been leading the way the whole way. And, Dak actually joins Ben Roethlisberger as the only rookie quarterbacks to lead their teams to a number one overall seed in the Super Bowl era. Dak is number one in NFL history as it stands right now for rookie quarterback in completion percentage, touchdown to interception ratio, and passer rating. But maybe just as important as all that has been his composure. And yeah, I probably could have used a little bit in our first hit earlier. But, and I asked Lions linebacker Tahir Whitehead about Dak, and that's what he brought up was that composure. Says he's as unfazed a rookie as he's seen, as he can remember. Actually brought up that Philadelphia Eagles game a few weeks ago where, that Cowboys offense wasn't necessarily having their best game and then relied on Dak to lead them down there. 2 touchdown passes from Dak at the end of the fourth quarter and then in overtime to Jason Witten to win it.
What about the Lions offense specifically here? The offense that we didn't see much from last week, and specifically the middle finger on that throwing hand of Matthew Stafford, right? What do we know?
Well, that's been a big part of what the Lions have kind of struggled with here, it seems. I mean, because the numbers kind of pointed out. Stafford was in the MVP conversation right up until that finger injury. Passer rating 100+. Since then, though, it's down to 64.6. And I asked Eric Ebron, Lions tight end, how Matthew's kind of been dealing with it. And all he said was, people don't know, this is the toughest guy I've ever played with, a fantastic leader, and he's dealt with the injury. He's actually dealt with worse, Ebron told me, going back to a game last year. So he's confident that Stafford can get this offense going, lead them to a victory here tonight. But one other interesting note here, Matthew Stafford, a Highland Park High School graduate here in the Dallas area. You remember Jerry Jones's grandson, Stephen Jones's son, John Stephen Jones, led Highland Park to a state championship, Class 5A championship here in Dallas just a few weeks ago, and actually the first time they've won state since Matthew Stafford did it back in 2005.
And now he's coming back home, trying to wrap up a playoff berth and potentially even a division title, but that would have to wait until next week.
Yeah.
Rhett Lewis, they're live in Dallas ahead of Monday Night Football.
Fans, special treat for you. Keith Russell, CBS 11 News. How are you doing, Keith? Great to meet you.
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Just living the dream, covering America's team.
So tell me, what are you looking for today?
Let's see. The thing I want to see the most. Well, they're not going to go, we've been told by Coach Garrett, they're not going to go full speed, not till Saturday.